For months, my house had been utterly silent. Not just quiet, but a profound, heavy silence. I used to sing all the time, to fill the rooms with music and laughter. But after the surgery on my throat, all I could manage was a whisper. The doctors were hopeful, but uncertain. They said my voice might come back, or it might not. So every day I'd sit by the window, sketching or writing, trying to fill the quiet with anything but sound. My cat, Luna, would always be there, curled up on the sill. Her eyes would be half closed, but I knew she was listening, always near. It felt like she didn't need my voice to understand what was in my heart. Or maybe, just maybe, she was patiently waiting for me to find it again. One morning, Luna did something she'd never done before. She leaped onto the piano, the one I hadn't touched in over a year. With a delicate paw, she pressed a single key. A small, gentle note hung in the still air, a stark contrast to the silence. She looked back at me, her gaze intense, and let out a meow that sounded almost impatient. I managed a faint smile and shook my head. "Not today, Luna," I whispered, the sound barely audible. But she was persistent. She pressed the key again and again. The playful absurdity of it finally broke through my gloom, and I laughed. A quiet, breathy sound, more air than voice. Her ears instantly perked up. She meowed back, this time much softer, more encouraging. In that moment, it felt like she was calling to a part of me I thought I had buried forever. That very night, drawn by some unseen force, I found myself sitting at the piano again. My fingers felt clumsy and slow as they moved across the keys. Hesitant from long disuse, Luna, as if sensing the importance of the moment, lay stretched across the top of the piano, her tail flicking rhythmically with every note I played. There were no words, no lyrics, just melody. And somehow that was more than enough. This became our new routine. Days turned into weeks. I played every single morning, and Luna never missed a performance. If I paused for too long, she'd reach down and tap a key with her paw, demanding an encore. Then one day, while playing an old familiar tune my mother used to sing, I instinctively tried to hum along. My voice cracked. It was a painful, broken sound, but it was a sound. Luna froze instantly, her eyes wide with surprise. Then, she let out the loudest, most triumphant meow I had ever heard from her. It was her version of a standing ovation. Over time, I grew braver. The fragile hums became louder, more confident. Soon, a single word followed, then a whole verse. I'll never forget the first day I truly sang again. It wasn't perfect, but it was me. As the notes filled the air, Luna climbed onto my lap, tucked her head under my chin, and began to purr, a deep, steady vibration that seemed to resonate right through me. Tears of relief streamed down my face, dampening her soft fur. The suffocating silence that had haunted me for so long was finally gone, replaced by music, by breath, and by the quiet, comforting rhythm of her purr keeping time. It was then I realized Luna hadn't just been waiting for me to heal. In her own way, she had been healing right alongside me, guiding me through the quiet. Months later, my voice still wasn't what it used to be. It was raspy, softer, but it was real. It was mine. I started recording songs again, sharing them online, and this time, Luna was my co-star, sitting proudly in every video frame. People in the comments started calling her the Muse Cat, but I knew the deeper truth. She wasn't just my muse, she was my echo. She was the one who reminded me that silence isn't emptiness. It's just the pause before the music returns. Sometimes, the most profound healing doesn't come from medicine or reassurances. Sometimes it comes from the simple, loving sound of a single meow, calling your soul back home. Love, after all, doesn't need a voice to be heard. Thank you for listening to our story. If it touched your heart, Please consider liking this video and subscribing for more.